After the shape is cut out on the CNC router, transition to the bandsaw. Flip your board over, locate the tabs, and begin cutting. Keep your hands out of the blade path. After cutting the pieces out on the bandsaw, transition to a shop table. All the tabs that were created by the CNC router need to be sanded off. Use a no-slip pad to make sure your board doesn't slide around during the sanding operation. To broach the sand, flip it face down. You'll be using a random orbital sander to sand the tabs. You can go with or against the grain with a random orbital sander. If you turn your board or the sander ever so slightly, you can break down the tabs fairly quickly. Once you're complete with the random orbital sander, transition to a quarter sheet finish sander. You'll be using various grits of sandpaper. 100 grit, 120 grit, 220 grit, 400 grit, and a cloth. Start with 100. Complete both front and back with 100. Transition through the sandpaper until you reach the cloth. When creating a wood project that will be used with food, you need to close up all the pores. This is the reason we go all the way down to a bare cloth. The final process is to oil your board. Use a scrap piece of plywood provided as a backboard when you oil your board. Do not use the no-slip pad or the shop table. Simply apply a little bit of cutting board oil on the edge of your board. The oil will repel anything from getting into the pores of the wood. Use a new cloth to wipe any excess oil off your board.